The Trump legal team doesn't really believe the total immunity argument. They're just bringing it up to delay his trials. It's kind of like when your kid asks for water at bedtime and you know they're just trying to delay bedtime because kids don't need water.
So I'm pretty sure kids do need water.
No, you're thinking of plans. The wild thing is that the court's conservative majority seems like it's actually going to accept at least part of Trump's argument.
By the end of the hearing, the conservative majority seemed to express a desire to create some kind of limited immunity for official acts for presidents.
So, this is where we're at. The conservative justices think Trump should have immunity. The liberal justices don't. How about we meet halfway? Instead of complete immunity, presidents get a hall pass of 5 crimes that are totally okay if you have the chance. For example, mine would be bribery, insurrection, wire fraud, perjury, and Lenny Kravitz. Money laundering. Money laundering. I got my hall passes mixed up.
Right, yeah. It is kind of crazy. The Supreme Court might actually make the president immune from the law. Isn't this America's whole thing? Is no kings. That's why those people threw the tea in the river. What a waste. They could have kept all that tea.
Yeah, that's my main concern as well, Ronnie. But with all this, there is still a presidential race going on. So, this morning, Donald Trump made a campaign stop on his way into court. And Fox News was there to drink it up.
Breaking this morning, former President Donald Trump making a surprise campaign stop in the last hour at a construction site in Midtown.
He's taking his time with everyone, talking to people, shaking hands, taking selfies. Look at him with this man with the hard hat, taking a picture, thanking him for being there, patting his back. He grew up in New York, grew up in construction on these sites, and now he's talking to the men and women that build New York, that build all these buildings. He knows a lot about that. He's one of them.
Right.
Wow. He was clearly excited to be at a construction site. Shake a few hands, pat a few backs, show them some advanced catcalling techniques, the whole 9.
And those construction workers appeared to really love Trump. Mm-hmm. Either that or they showed up with all their unpaid invoices. Hey, can I get your autograph on this? Yeah, can you initial here and here, please? It's been years now.
For more on Donald Trump's day in the courts and on the campaign trail, we go down to the New York courthouse and Michael Kosta. Michael, you were with Trump this morning at his campaign stop, right?
Yep, and once again, Trump proved that he is a man of the people. Blue-collar workers, union guys. Donald J. Trump is one of them. Clearly the J stands for Joe, as in Joe Sixpack, Average Joe, or Jolene because of the adultery.
Right. He's an everyman, a regular person. And what did Trump's lawyers argue at the Supreme Court today?
Their argument is quite simple, Ronnie. Donald Trump is not a regular person. He's not some blue-collar worker or a union guy. Donald J. Trump is an untouchable, godlike entity who lives above the law, right? Clearly, the J stands for judicially immune from all prosecution forever and all time. Amen.
But Michael, how does he square those two? That sounds totally contradictory.
No, not at all. Donnie Trump is a guy you can imagine having a beer with. He's also the guy who can murder the guy he's having a beer with. Because the law doesn't apply to him. Jordan, he's like J-Lo. Don't be fooled by the total immunity he's got. He's still Donnie from the block. Also, he's got a great ass.